This is Kold Car Conversation Part 3, and this one is about hype. And that hype is just hype, and that's all it is. Sometimes in athletics, especially in high school sports, I've noticed when there is a predominant Catholic school, they seem to win against public schools, especially in big events. First rounds of the playoffs, regular weeks in the season, playoff games. So sometimes when we look at our public schools and you think about when they're in the weight room and whether it's, practicing for a sport or an event, it's all hype. So hype is just hype, and that's all it is. If you cannot, in an athletic program, defeat powerhouses, then it's just hype. You have to have enough people on one accord to pull that stunt off. Hype is just hype, and that's all it is. Somebody, we all know guys, we all know somebody who likes to tell you what they'll do. Oh man, I'll take you to the hole and cross you up and I'll elevate and dunk on you. That does sound good to me too. And I'm sure there's some people who saying they can do it, but the people who can do this may or may not be the ones talking about it. I know a kid right now that's a quiet young man that's very efficient and does everything for his team. Doesn't complain, doesn't give anybody a hard time. He just does what he's supposed to do. He's not hype. He's the real deal. And I got nothing but mad respect for him and love for him for what he does. Because he's a machine. And I've seen him on more than one occasion perform and behave, in that manner. So hype is just hype. And that's all it is, How can it be more than that? How can it be anything more than what it really is? If you're wrestling and you're in a public school and you want to win the state championship, you're probably going to have to beat one of those Catholic kids. And personal problems, issues at home, or complicated things in school, that's not gonna get it. It's not gonna get it. You're going to find something inside of you that's not hype. Something inside of you that says magic. Something inside of you that says, I'm going to win this thing. I watched it go down quite a bit. And I tell you, with a straight face, that it's very challenging to beat a machine. It can be done, but it takes a humongous concentration from everybody on board. Won't be able to win without it. So this is about hype. And hype is just hype. And that's all that it is. Can you tell me something else it can be? Can it be anything other than hype? It's not possible. So, with that being the case, hype is just hype. But on another note, I'm outside and my neighborhood is always jumping. There's always a lot of people out. Y'all can't tell from the video, but you know, we got a whole bunch of smells of things going on out here. People are on the grill getting food cooked up, and all of that stuff is fun and exciting. I think it's really cool when the weather gets nice like this. All of the people come out. All the people come out and have fun. You know, get out of the house. Been a long little winter on and off. That's why I got Southern Route plans. I'm trying to go out south, somewhere outside of Atlanta, and make this thing go. But hype is just hype. And so if we, or if you, who has not ever really won anything before and has not been successful, I'm talking about being at the top, not almost, or I hurt my leg during semifinals, and that's the only reason why I didn't make it. I'll look at you like you're crazy. But you need to be able to, hype is just hype, and that's all it is. Our neighborhoods, these neighborhoods are full of people that's just hype. I'm gonna do A, B, and C. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And so that's not something that anybody should be proud of, bragging about, because it doesn't make a difference. It's just hype. It's just somebody saying stuff. So this cold car conversation has turned into an outside walk, but nonetheless it's still about hype. Is just hype, and that's all it is. So make yourself a believer. Not me, not anybody else in your regime. Make yourself a believer.